Your list is bleeding, subscribers, open rates flatlining, engagement dropping. We're here to help my newsletter. Stat! Emergency intervention for underperforming newsletters.
Make your email summary safe in 10 minutes. Hey, it's Jen from Help My Newsletter. Quick question. Have you noticed your click-through rates dropping on your newest subscribers while your older cohorts are clicking just fine? Here's what's happening, and you're not going to love this. Your emails are being summarized by AI before people even read them. And if your summarized version doesn't include your call to action, those clicks just disappear. Today, I'm showing you how to make your newsletter summary safe in about 10 minutes. Let's get into it. So here's the deal. Gmail, Outlook, Apple Mail, third-party reader apps, they're all using AI to auto-summarize emails now. Your beautiful newsletter that you spent hours crafting, it's getting compressed into a few bullet points before your subscriber even opens it. And here's the kicker. These AI models are looking at the first 200 to 400 words of your email. If your key value proposition and your call to action aren't right there in that opening section, the summary just doesn't include them. Think about your typical newsletter structure. You probably have a header, maybe some navigation links, a greeting, some scene-setting copy. By the time you get to the actual point of your email, the thing you want people to click on, you might be 500 or 600 words in. The AI summarizer, it already did its job. It read your greeting and your navigation and thought, cool, this email is about updates and checking out recent posts. Your actual offer or your main call to action, not in the summary. We're seeing this show up in 4 specific ways. First, CTR drops specifically on newest cohorts. Your established subscribers are fine because they know your pattern. New folks see the summary and think they've gotten the gist. Second, when you look at those AI-generated summaries, they completely omit your offer, or CTA. It's like it never existed. Third, your link previews are showing generic "click here" or "read more" text instead of actually describing where the link goes. And fourth, this is the subtle one, if you have too many links above the fold, the AI can't figure out which one is the primary action, so it just picks one at random or ignores them all. Now, before you panic and think you need to write everything in bullet points for robots, hold on. We're not optimizing for robots at the expense of humans. We're making sure robots can read what you're already saying. Think of it like this. You wouldn't write a sales page with the headline buried in paragraph 7, right? Same principle here. The AI summarizer is essentially a very literal reader with zero patience. It reads top to bottom, gives heavy weight to what comes first, and it really likes clear structure. Headings, bullets, explicit link text. The good news? If you're using beehiiv, you already have all the tools you need to fix this. Their editor supports proper heading styles, you can customize link text, and you can structure your content however you want. No technical limitations here. And here's what I love about this fix. It actually makes your emails better for humans too. Nobody complains when you get to the point faster. Nobody's mad that your links actually say what they link to instead of "click here." All right, let's fix this. 4 steps, 10 minutes, done. Step 1, add a robot-readable TLDR at the top. Right after your header, before anything else, add a 3-part structure. One-liner that says, here's the problem, here's the fix, here's the outcome. Something like, AI summarizers are clipping your CTAs. Add a front-loaded TLDR to protect your click-through rate. And then 3 bullets with facts, numbers, or decisions. Keep it concrete. Gmail now auto-summarizes 60% of promotional emails. Summaries pull from the first 200 to 400 words. Without a clear CTA up top, CTR drops 15 to 20% on new subscribers. And then your primary call to action. 1 clear button or link. Read the full playbook, or get the template, or whatever your main action is. That's it. You're not rewriting your whole newsletter. You're adding a 100-word section at the top that makes sure the summary includes what matters. Step 2, make your links semantic. Go through and replace every click here and read more and learn more with actual descriptive text. Instead of click here to get the guide, make it download the email deliverability guide. Instead of read more about our latest feature, make it explore beehiiv's new analytics dashboard. The link text should tell someone and tell the AI exactly where that link goes. This also helps with accessibility, which is never a bad thing. And while you're at it, keep your UTM parameters out of the visible anchor text. Put them in the href, not in the text people click. Long tracking strings confuse the summarizers. Step 3, structure beats style. Use actual heading tags, not just bold text that looks like a heading. In beehiiv's editor, you can apply H2 or H3 styles. Do that. The AI looks for semantic structure. Use bullet lists where appropriate. Don't write 6 short paragraphs when a bulleted list would be clearer. And if you're using images, give them actual alt text that describes what's in the image, not just image or photo. The summarizers read alt text. Keep your hero copy, that opening section before the main content, under 80 words if you can. Get to the point. Step 4, test a summary-aware variant. If you want to get fancy about it, A/B test this. Take your next email and create 2 versions, your classic intro style versus a robot-readable intro with that TLDR structure. Watch your CTR, but also watch time to click. If people are clicking faster and clicking more often, you know the summary is working for you instead of against you. What you're looking for is same or higher CTR, shorter time to click, and lower bounce rate on the landing page. Within 30 days of shipping this, here's what you should see. Every email has a TLDR present. That's your new standard. Your primary CTA is always above the fold. And you've got fewer than 5 links above the fold. You're not overwhelming people or diluting your intent. One of the tests I ran with a client showed a 22% reduction in time to click and a 14% CTR increase on new subscribers after we added the robot-readable TLDR. And the long-form engagement didn't drop at all. People who wanted to read the whole thing still did. We just stopped losing the people who were making snap decisions based on the summary. Let me give you 3 things you can do in the next hour. 1. Open your last newsletter. Read the first 200 words. If someone heard only those words, would they know what you're offering and what to do next? If not, that's your first fix. 2. Search your email for click here or read more. Replace every instance with descriptive link text. And 3. Check how many links you have above the fold. If it's more than 5, pick the most important one and demote the rest. That's it. You just made your newsletter summary safe. Look, this isn't about dumbing down your writing or becoming a robot yourself. It's about recognizing that your newsletter exists in an ecosystem where AI is reading it first and making sure the AI gets the important parts right. You're still writing for humans. You're just making sure the robots can pass the message along accurately. If you want the full write-up with examples and before-after screenshots, head to triage.helpmynewsletter.com. And if your newsletter needs emergency intervention, you know where to find me. I'm Jen. See you next week.